Students of standard 7 will continue with the topic that we were doing, that is nouns. We have to do about collective nouns now. Now what are collective nouns? Collective nouns are groups of animals, persons or things. These are words which are used for a whole group. It may be a group of animals, it may be a group of people, or it may be a group of things. But for a collection, the word that is used is a collective noun. Now in your textbook on page number 16, they have given you a list of some collective nouns. Okay. Now see, a collective noun refers to a group or set of animals, persons or things that form a unit. Now that whole thing forms one group. That is a collective noun. Now some examples of collective noun they have given are a herd of buffaloes. Many buffaloes together, it's called a herd. A flight of geese. Okay, geese is a bird. It's bigger than a duck. It's almost like it's bigger in size. A flight of geese. Many geese together form a flight. A pride of lions. A group of lions is called a pride of lions. A gang of thieves. A pack of wolves. A swarm of bees. A bunch of keys. A regiment of soldiers. A group of soldiers, that's called a regiment. A squadron of policemen. A troop of dancers. A horde of savages. Savages means people who are there for destructive purpose. Okay, who want to do destruction and violence. That is called a horde of savages. A litter of puppies. Many puppies together. It's called a LITTER. Litter of puppies. A bench of judges. A fleet of ships. A choir of singers. Many singers, when they sing together, it's called a choir. A brood of chicks. A crowd of people. A box of tools. A constellation of stars. Many stars, they move in the same pattern, in the same group together. That's called a constellation. A bouquet of flowers. A sheaf of arrows. Many arrows together, it's called a sheaf. A grove of trees. A shoal of fish. An orchestra of musicians. A congregation of people. Now see, in the next exercise they have given you the meaning of what is a congregation. Okay. A board of directors. A suite of rooms. A column of ants. A bundle of sticks. And a chest of drawers. There is a piece of furniture in which, say it's like this, and there are drawers together. 1, 2, 3, like that. There are only drawers over there. So that's called a chest of drawers. A group of people for watching match. Now see, people they gather for different purposes. Sometimes people gather for doing destruction. Sometimes people gather for listening to something. Sometimes people gather to see something. Okay, but for all these there are different words that I use. Now see over here. A group for watching a match. If people have gathered to watch a match, it is called spectators. Okay, like from the word spectacles, the word that comes is spectator, means to see something. People who gather to see, spectators. A group of people for religious meeting. Now see, if people have gathered to watch a match or watch a sports event, it is called spectators. When people have gathered to attend some religious function, it is called congregation. A group of people listening to a concert is called an audience. Now see, if people have gathered to listen to something, it is called audience. To see something, it is called spectators. To listen to something, it is called audience. A group of people gathered for some specific or common purpose is an assembly. Like in the school we have an assembly, where students get together to listen to some common thing or to perform some common thing. That is a assembly. A group of people gathered without any purpose. Now see, there is just people gathered, they do not have any common purpose. It is called a crowd. A group of people gathered for destructive purpose is a mob. Now see over here, when people gather for creating some destruction, that is called a mob. And a group of savage people, that is called a horde. Means people who are violent and such people it's called a horde. So over here they have given you a whole list of people who have gathered for different purposes and what is it called? Okay, if it is for some religious purpose, it is called congregation. If it is for watching some sports event, it is called spectators. If it is for listening to something, it is called audience. So if it is for destructive purpose, it is called a mob. Okay, now in exercise C, there are some fill in the blanks, and they have already given you some words in the box over there. The award ceremony was a dash of stars since all the popular cricket players were present. Dash of stars, constellation, they have already given these words. There was a long queue in front of the stadium before the India-Pakistan match began. So there was a long queue of people standing one after the another. That's called a queue. Wherever Danish went, a litter of puppies followed him. A group of puppies is called a litter of puppies. General Sharma headed a battalion of soldiers. On my birthday, my best friend gave me a bouquet of flowers. A bunch of flowers together, it's called a bouquet. It was amazing to view a flight of geese in the sky. A flight of many geese flying together, it's called a flight of geese. Let us bring a bundle of sticks for the bonfire. So bundle of sticks. During the war, a dash of ships. So that is many ships together. It's called a fleet of ships. Guarded the coast. A piece of paper lay among the stack of books. Now see, books kept one on the other. That's called a stack of books. A crew of sailors boarded the ship. So many sailors together in the ship, it is called a crew of sailors. And many ships together is called a fleet of ships. The next topic we have to do is abstract nouns. Now see, what are abstract nouns? We have done this earlier also. Things that cannot be seen or touched. Such are called abstract nouns. Say it may be some quality, like say honesty. Okay, it may be some idea. It may be some concept. So all these things, see things which we cannot see, like I gave you an example, say chalk, we can see it, okay. But honesty, we know it's the name of some quality. But we cannot see it or we cannot touch it, we cannot draw it. Such qualities are called abstract nouns. Now see on page number 17, what's written? Abstract nouns. An abstract noun refers to things that cannot be seen or touched, such as a quality, idea or concept. Now formation of abstract nouns. How do we form abstract nouns? Okay, abstract nouns can be formed from adjectives and from verbs and from common nouns. Now see, first of all, say for example there is an adjective excellent. Excellent is an adjective. From that adjective we made a noun, excellence. Same way, eminent. Eminent means something that is of great importance is called eminent. He is an eminent person of our city. Eminent means somebody who is of great importance or something that is of great importance. From eminent we got the word eminence. Now see, over here, these words came from adjectives. So these are called attributive nouns. When you change an adjective to a noun, those are called attributive nouns. Now see, protect. Protect is a verb. From protect, what noun did we make? Protection. Decide. What noun did we make? Decision. Now if we use a verb and we make a noun, those are called verbal nouns. So if an adjective is used to make a noun, it is called attributive nouns. If a verb is used to make a noun, it is called verbal nouns. Now see, these are the examples already given in your textbook. Attributive and verbal nouns are formed by adding suffixes. Suffix means you add something at the end of the word. These are called suffix. Okay, like protect. We made it protection. We added ION at the end. So this is called the suffix. You know something, if we add at the beginning, it is called a prefix. If we add it at the end, it is called a suffix. So we can add suffixes like MESS. There are a lot of examples that are given. We'll read all of them. Then we can add DOM. We can add double E, HOOD, TION, ACY, AGE, LY. All these are the words we can add as suffixes to make a verb or an adjective into a noun. Okay, like say the word bear, bear, to bear something, to carry. This is birth. Long becomes length. Now in your textbook, they have given you a list of some words that can be used. Now the first one they have given is ACY or CY. Private, privacy. Decent, decency. Okay, so first of all, what did we add? ACY or CY. Now the next we are using is AGE. Okay, now say break, breakage. Bond, bondage. Then we can add ITY. Able, ability. Active, activity. Then we can add DOM. See, all these are the words the suffixes we are adding at the end of the word. Okay. King, kingdom. Free, freedom. Then you can add AL. Arrive, arrival. Dismiss, dismissal. Then you can add ANCE. Arrogant, arrogance. Now somebody who speaks in a very rude manner, that person is called arrogant. So from arrogant we got the word arrogance. Then patient, patience. Somebody who is very calm and quiet is called a patient person. Okay. Then child, what else can we add is HOOD. Child, childhood. Brother, brotherhood. Then there are some more words. We add ICE. Coward, cowardice. Coward means, say a person who when they see some problem or some difficulty they try to escape. Such people are called coward. Just, justice. Then we can add MENT. Like the words that are given. Agree, agreement. Merry, merriment. Means to enjoy. MERRY. Merry is to enjoy. Then we can add NESS at the end of the word. Say kind, kindness. Clever, cleverness. Then we can add the ship. Like friend, friendship. Hard, hardship. Then we can add SION. Okay, that is provide, provision. Invade, invasion. Then we can add TH at the end of the word. Bear, birth. Deep, depth. Then we can add TION. Act, action. Invent, invention. Novel. Then we can add TY. Okay, TY at the end. Novel, novelty. See, something that is new is called novel. Okay. So novel, novelty. Loyal, loyalty. Then we can add only Y, like discover, discovery. Honest, honesty. Now there are some more words that are given. Verbs to abstract nouns. Advice. Now see, ADVISE is changed to ADVICE. Okay. So this is a verb and this is a noun. Choose becomes choice. Feed. To feed means किसी को खाना खिलाना. That's called feed. So the noun is food. Practice. Practice again. PRACTICE. Practice. That is a verb. And PRACTICE is a noun. Prove. Proof. Strike. Stroke. Believe. Belief. Hate. Hatred. Hot. Heat. Live. Life. Speak. Speech. Think. Thought. Okay, now the exercise D that you have over here. That exercise, there are some words that are given in the bracket and you have to write their noun forms in the answer. The general's bravery had earned him many accolades. Means people praised him because of his bravery. So the word given is brave. The noun form will be bravery. This they have already done it. The next one. India gained freedom in the year 1947. The word given is free. From free, which word did we form? Freedom. See, we use DOM. Freedom. The length of the rope had to be 5 meters. Long becomes length. The ozone layer gives us protection from the harmful ultraviolet rays of the sun. Protect becomes protection. See, we added TION. We attended our marriage ceremony on Saturday. Marry becomes marriage. We added AGE. Every school should ensure the safety and security of the students. Safe becomes safety. We added TY. His knowledge about cricket is more than any of his peers. Peer means his friends or his group, that is called peers. Okay, people of the same age. So, his knowledge about cricket. Know, the noun form will become knowledge. The Indian team protested against the umpire's decision. Decide becomes decision. See, we added SION. John's ignorance of the fact helped his friends to fool him. Ignorance means say you don't know something, that is called ignorance. So, ignorant becomes ignorance. The next is the children should avoid movies which depict violence. Depict means show. Violent becomes violence. So, children should avoid watching movies which show violence. Now see, this is how from a particular verb or from a particular adjective, from an abstract noun, you are able to form abstract nouns from these words. So see that you do exercise C and D also in your notebook.